Yo, what's up? This is Grub Mud. Welcome back to the channel where we help others move in excellence and build their brand through Facebook and YouTube. Duh. Anyways, so what am I here to talk about today? First of all, if you didn't see my last video where I talked about how to tell a story with a camera, aka vlog, you need to go watch that or you're not going to grow on YouTube ever. Secondly, guys, I understand you guys want to know about shorts, but there's something that you have to be doing way before you're doing any of this shit. That's why I started you guys out with the 20 push-ups. I understand because I had to start somewhere. Once you get that one win, you're going to want to do more and more of a win. You got to just break through a little bit. The two areas I'm working on right now is my chest and my abs. I'm working on my abs because nobody wants to work on their abs. I damn near got a six-pack already. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't take me much because I've been cutting down on my fat for a while and taking a lot of protein in. I like protein shakes. I drink them every day, maybe even a couple a day. Here's what I'm learning is I'm learning that I have to get my body right before I ever can get, I kind of got to, look, I did it without having my body right, but I have my mind right when I started YouTube. I was focused on a singular goal and I was focused on getting better and I was focused on that goal. We didn't have shorts when I first started YouTube. It was all long form. So I basically was like, all right, I'm gonna learn how this guy did it. Because I don't know how to fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a fucking clue. I don't know whether to hold the phone like this or like this. You know what I mean? To record with. So I figured it out. Once you, if you hold the phone sideways, that's for long form. If you hold the phone long ways like this, it's for shorts. Anyways, but they didn't have shorts when I first started. So I didn't know which way to hold it. But when they first started making shorts, I had held it both ways, right? Because I didn't know which way to hold it, so I recorded everything both ways. Swear to God. So when they first came out with shorts, I was like, damn, I already got a bunch of vertical stuff I filmed on those first two jobs, right? I have some vertical stuff. So I used that stuff for my first couple shorts, and I don't know if they're still up on the channel or not. I know there's a couple that are still up, dude. There's one I'm really proud of. Yeah, there's one I'm really proud of. Because the people that saw it was like, this dude's a fucking idiot joke. The guy that was hating on it, it's the guy that's been hating. He's from the West Coast, he does concrete. He's been hating on me the whole time. But yeah, I remember and I questioned myself like, damn, should I let this up? I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna leave it up. But I thought about taking it down or some shit. And but yeah, it turned out to be one of the best things I ever could have done. And it was just part of the step, part of the process. And I understand that the process is still not even close to being done. And God wants me to be the best possible version of myself. And I'm slowly getting there. That's why I said I'm going to work on my abs. I'm going to work on the thing that nobody wants to work on. Lower abs. So I'm telling you, dude, I'm not just saying that. I think you all need to be working on something. And if you're not, you're slipping because God doesn't want you to be a fucking jelly roll slob. You know what I'm saying? And no offense to anybody, but I'm just saying I was a jelly roll slob heroin addict. So I know what the fuck, I could say that shit because I was one of the worst of the worst. I was always skinny, but you know what? Sometimes I was super skinny, too skinny. So it goes both ways. But what I'm trying to say is God don't want to see you on any of it. He wants to see you at the best possible version of yourself. When somebody told me that, I could not forget that. Like, once somebody told me that shit never could leave my head again. Like, I didn't know for some reason. For some reason, I didn't know. It didn't make sense to me that God, like, why would God want me to be the best possible version of myself? Why would... And nobody had ever told me that, or I'd never heard it from the right person. But then when somebody finally said, it was, I'll give credit where credit's due. It was Wes Watson on a podcast. He talked about becoming the best version of yourself and presenting it to the world. That's what all of us are supposed to do. Whether you're presenting yourself on YouTube or presenting yourself in real life. Man, my arms are sore from doing those push-ups. I can hold the camera up and my arm's starting to get a cramp in it. Hey, that's when you know you're doing something right, when you got to switch arms holding a S24 Ultra because you can't hold it up for more than 2 minutes. Your arm gets tired. Hey, but you know what? I'm going to show up again today and I'm going to do the push-ups again today. And you know what? I've been adding 20 to the set and I've been adding like 30 to the sit-up set, cruncher set, whatever you want to call it. And I'll add something up. I'll add something else. So by the end of next week, I'll have 3 things in my workout that I'll be doing. And I really should be hitting it harder, but I like these little wins. I like the little wins. The little wins feel better than trying to just go out and just do the whole damn thing all at once. And you gotta love the process of the little wins, if you know what I'm saying. Man, I gotta rest this arm. Anyways, yeah, you gotta love the process of the little wins. I swear you do. Once you get those little wins for a little while, it'll build into something better. The next thing you know, you're presenting the person you want to present to the world. I'm not presenting the person I want to present. I'm not my best possible version of myself yet. Diet is huge, especially to those of you guys that are trying to lose weight. What you want to do is you want to get your carbs, protein, and stuff in the morning. I'm not even going to speak on that. But what I've been told and how I cut weight, which I didn't even need to cut weight, but I just started drinking those protein shakes, man. Which I'm not going to tell you to do these, but that's the ones I started drinking, those and those other ones. And I slowly started seeing my body fat go down. Like my abs were getting tighter and I wasn't doing shit up different, you know what I mean? Except for doing concrete work. But what I noticed is while you have that protein in your system, your muscles still sustain. You know what I mean? Even if you feel hungry, if you have the protein in your system to a certain degree, your body's still going to be all right. You feel hungry, but you got the protein in you to sustain your muscles, so you're just burning fat. That's like that's what I've been told, and honestly, I can vouch for it because I did that on accident, and I didn't even know what I was doing. I seen my abs start. I wasn't even doing anything other than concrete, which concrete is a big ab workout. If you guys didn't know, it is a workout. But I see my abs like going towards like a V. I'm like, damn, and I wasn't even doing anything. But then when I here the last couple weeks, when I started doing a little bit of sit-ups here and there, I'm telling you, dude, your boy I'm gonna be chiseled in a month. Once I start adding all these different things in there. I told you when I hit the gym, and I'm not just trying to brag. I'm not trying to brag because I'm not shit right now. I'm a shell of what I need to be. But I found out something, and God's saying, yeah, I do want you to become the best possible version of yourself. Remember I told you guys about that time he told me to quit smoking, and he told me that I'm a chosen one. So if you're you'll know if you're a chosen one because he would already have told you you're a chosen one. And if you know you're a chosen one, then there's no excuses. There's no excuses. None at all. And then some of you God will even tell you that you're the chosen one. And then if you hear that, you'll know. And then you really have no excuses at all. If you're not being the best version of yourself and showing others, then you're being selfish. And that makes perfect sense to me because you're holding all that shit back. Why wouldn't I share how much I made off YouTube? Why wouldn't I share my wins with you guys? Because I want you guys to understand that there's more levels to this shit. And you know what? Why settle for being us? Why settle for what we were yesterday? That's my motto. Why settle for what we were yesterday? Because every day, if we could just be better than what we were the day before, and I know you've heard that a lot, but why be better than what we were the day before? Because he wants us to. He wants us to slowly get better until we die. And then once we die, I would think that there's a heaven. I mean, I don't even know. I just know that our soul goes somewhere because I've seen a heaven. But I don't know if it's the same thing. It's weird. I can't explain it. It is beautiful. Has this colorful water flowing in fountains, and I'm not even sure if it makes any noise, but the fountains are made out of all gold. The water is just such a beautiful color of water. The skies are really beautiful too. I can't explain it, but that wasn't since I've been being the best version of myself. I'm sure God will show me if He's already shown me heaven. But those times when He did show it to me, I was doing really well. My body was in peak physical. It was in shape. It was in great shape. I was dunking a basketball at the time. I was living at a rehab. I was doing really good. And what I'm saying is, you become the best possible version of yourself. You start showing others how to do that. You start showing others why to do that. And the next thing you know, You got an army of people behind you. And not only do you have an army of people behind you, because that's what you need to build your personal brand. Not only do you have an army of people behind you, you have an army of people behind you that want you to win and are happy for your wins. And not only that, they want to know how to do it too. And then they also want to know how to teach others. Now, that's for the people that if you know you're a chosen one. Do you have to believe in God right now to know you're a chosen one? I don't know. I've never been on that side, so I can't say. You know, I've never been on that side. I know one thing is I didn't buy a pack of cigarettes. I didn't buy any of those stupid nicotine pouches today, which those are some of the worst things. I'm going to go ahead and get my exercise in. I was thinking about building out that course for the YouTube Shorts, but I think I should start building it out, doing rough drafts, and then put that into something better. So sometimes you'll answer your own questions, because you'll be like, I sound like an idiot. So you got to go with your conscience, because your conscience is a direct intended from God. If anybody doesn't believe me, you will know if it is. Some people don't even believe, and I'm not talking. See, when I talk about God, I don't know what God is. So let's get that right. Let's get that straight. I don't know what God is at all. I don't know who He was. I do believe His name is Yahweh. But I have no idea. And I don't even think that's right. I don't think I could say his name, but it's close to that. And anyways, but that's beside the point. Let's try to get better than we were yesterday, guys. And remember, if you're trying to grow your personal brand, smile and don't clickbait. Man, I've got to start saying that right in one of the next videos. Don't clickbait. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.